Don't engage alone. We do this together.
Yeah.
We got it! We got it!
New 52 booklet.
Somebody clip this.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Comics League. I'm Jared, and today I have a very interesting topic for you guys today. So, actually, this all stemmed from a conversation I had with Britt on Super Wonder Legacy, the podcast I do live every Saturday or pre-recorded every Monday. And we were talking about Superman and the problem with like a lot of people trying to make Superman relatable, and somewhat why Superman doesn't have to be relatable. And one of the things that I brought up is because the thing about people that say Superman's not relatable or Superman has to be like with Lois because it's relatable, the problem with that is I find that a lot of those people are really Marvel fans. Now, here's what I mean by that. Traditionally, Marvel has been the publisher that features the characters that are like more down to earth, more scientifically based in terms of like how they get their powers. Like Peter Parker got his powers through a radioactive spider. The X-Men were through like mutation resulting from nuclear like explosions. But with the DC characters, they're more of the gods amongst men. It's kind of like the Greek myth like characters. So that's what I mean by they're really Marvel fans, because Marvel is more on that making the heroes relatable. DC's like competitive advantage, and I think what makes DC different from Marvel and in my mind better, is DC superheroes don't necessarily have to be relatable. A good writer, let me put it this way. You do have to make the reader be able to relate to the character in some way, but you don't want to go overboard and like treat him like he's just a regular dude. That's what Marvel does. What DC does, like take Superman, for example, the subject of this video. The thing about Superman is he's supposed to be the ideal, the standard that everyone like, what's the word? Looks to. He's the example. He's the one that everyone strives to be. And in fact, there's this great image. There's this great panel. It's the one time I'm going to compliment Dan Jurgens in Action Comics 1000 when they're doing like this big Superman day, and Wonder Woman intercepts Superman when he's going to go like say like stop an invasion. She basically says, "Hey, we got this." And then you have this big image of the Justice League, and Wonder Woman says, "You know, we're your biggest fans too. A lot of us probably would not be here if it were not for you." And yeah, you could take that as like a casual, like fourth wall break that, yeah, the DC universe would not exist without Superman. But you could also take it as a representation of the idea that all of these characters look up to Superman. He is the one they all take their cue from. And that's why Superman is like one of the greatest DC characters of all time, if not the greatest. So that's kind of my point, is that when you try and bring these characters to, when you try and make them so relatable to the degree that some people want, you lose what makes DC characters unique amongst like the other comic publishers, because otherwise they might as well just be Marvel characters at that point. And that's what John Byrne's Man of Steel did. He was kind of trying to Marvelize Superman, and I think he did a lot of damage to the character because of that. Now, I don't necessarily blame all, probably also DC editorial, so I'm not like bashing someone else's written work. I personally did not enjoy it, but that's just me. My point is that when you bring a character as like high up as Superman and bring him down to that level, you sort of lose part of what makes him as unique as he should be. So that's where I'm going to leave it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know below if you guys think Superman is not relatable enough, Where do you think the line is in terms of like relatability versus this idealism of the character of Superman? And be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Consider becoming a member, because when you become a member, you get these videos a day early, and you get access to the members-only panels where we just hang out and talk about stuff. Stay heroic, everyone. Remember, Lois Lane is Lois Lane. She belongs to General Zod. Zois and Maxibat for life. I'll see you later.